Welcome back, everyone, to Better Together as One. We are here with Jeff Martin from Clovers. And so Jeff is a holistic health professional. And that I have somewhat of an understanding, being a health professional myself. But Jeff, why don't you tell our viewers exactly what does that mean?
Yeah, holistic health practitioner encompasses a number of holistic analysis techniques. So what I do is I analyze one's eye, tongue, teeth, face, ears, fingernails, as well as a series of acupressure points and combining muscle testing. So I believe the body has a lot of the answers. I don't know the person when they come in, but I'm just simply translating what I believe the body has a lot of knowledge and information that the individual needs to be aware of.
Amazing. So what we're going to do is sort of just give a quick synapse as to what one can expect when they come into the office. And we've got lovely Fran here as well that is also going to assist. So what would we do first? I'd probably fill something out. What I would come in with either a recommendation or for you to see me specifically, fill that out.
Yep.
And then we would get together and.
Yep, but first off, very little information is filled out. We don't want to get into medical records. I'm not a medical doctor, so we're not going to go into that much detail. But the idea is to see what the body truly has to say, and that helps me. By somebody coming in to tell me all about their life stories and their experiences might put me off track in terms of what the body's trying to tell us.
Okay.
So it works quite well to see and analyze. So what I do is start with the eyes, and then I work my way through the body and analyze, and I call out information. And that is written down and recorded. Okay. And then at the end of the analysis, we would go through and explain a lot of those notes. But really, I'm looking for observations and patterns.
Okay.
Okay? Okay. So what I would do is just use my light. And what I like about this, we don't need a lot of technology or equipment. I'm just using a light just to light up the iris. And I'm looking for line changes, colors, markings, information that changes that will tell me what's happening in the body. And we do see lots of good things too that we tell people. So you're very tight.
Please only good information today. It's my birthday.
Oh right, happy birthday.
So let's just don't put any aging in there, please. Nothing but good news, okay, Jeff?
Right.
Okay.
And so
where should I be looking? Like, am I looking into the light? Am I looking at you?
You could be looking even at my shoulder, and just opening your eyes up as wide as you can. Okay. And the tight fibers in your eye means very good muscle.
I have tight fibers?
Yeah, which means good. It's a good sign of health.
Good. It's a good sign. Tight fibers.
And then I would get you to look up so I could look at the whites of your eyes. Now, typically the white of our eyes tells us what's happening right now in the system. The iris, which is the color part of the eye, tells us what's happened over time.
You're almost like a storyteller, right?
That's right.
Fortune teller, perhaps.
Not so much that, but
no.
But basically you can't hide any secrets anymore.
Is that right? That's a shame.
And then so I see a line coming at this side. It would appear that you have a tight muscle near the right rib area, and that could be impacting your lung. I'll get you to look down to the floor, and you'll look at the same. Good. A little bit of blue color on the sclera, the white of the eye. That tells us sometimes the body's low in oxygen, but that could easily relate back to that muscle being tight at the back, impacting that lung. So it's really just trying to get to the root of it, but at this stage, we're just making observations to try to narrow it all down to, oftentimes it's one or two things we have to work on. Okay.
So with that being said, who would generally come to see you? So, in all ages, male, female, children?
Yeah, it's all ages. Okay. We've had infants come in, as people as old as 100 come in, from all over. And even times we've helped out animals as well, because not the same, but a lot of things will show up in the same way that we analyze, and they usually don't mouth off to me, so they're easy to work with. So, and they don't ask a lot of questions, but no, we're all living creatures, and we're looking for those same traits, color changes, markings.
So let's take a peek in my ear if we can, just to sort of give an insight, if we could. Okay. So would the eye and the ear, and then I understand you also take a look at the tongue Is that something that all three are usually done in one visit?
Yep, and we do look at all of
Okay.
them. We've had
Okay.
some people say, are we just gonna look at a
Yeah.
few? No,
Okay,
we
so
wanna
you
look
need
at
to
everything.
Okay, and both ears then?
That's correct.
Did you already do this ear?
Yep,
Okay, looking
We'll take
good.
a look
Have
at
I
the
got
other one.
tight fibers or am I still tight in the fibers?
you're tight there, yeah.
Okay,
Let's
that's
have a
good.
look
Okay,
at this ear.
okay.
And we're looking at basically lines, color changes, contour changes, and but overall very good structure here. I see a little bit of change here in the neck and shoulder area, so that just tells me likely from wear and tear or an old injury on the right shoulder. And signs of overlifting. It's when the helix of the ear, which is the inside of the ear here, starts to protrude outwards. That means that just overworking the muscles in time. And that shows up a lot of times on fitness trainers, people who are athletes, or people who lift furniture for a living.
Amazing. Awesome. So from here, then we would just sort of sit down, you would give me the feedback, and then we would go as to sort of what the next steps would be in regards to maybe diet or suggestions with supplements. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yeah.
And what we focus mostly on is nutritional changes, so lifestyle, but also circulation. So we do adjustments in the form of acupressure,
Nice.
and that is to promote circulation. And I believe when you look after the body and help with circulation along with nutrition, you can heal the body quite fast.
Amazing. Excellent. Well, thank you, Jeff. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.